around. You know, I don't know the situation, but
Right.
that's what I'll say. You know what I'm saying? There had to be something going on. You know, sad story, bro.
Right. I know we don't really take mental health issues seriously, especially in the black community. We like to label it and just be through with it, but a lot of people are going through things that they really can't handle by themselves. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with asking for help. So, if you're feeling some type of way, don't let your feelings be the reason why you do something that you can't come back from. That you have to be full with it. Like I mean, the first time I heard about it, excuse me, first time I heard about it, I immediately thought she had to be on some dope. You know what I'm saying? That was
Right,
my
right.
first thought. But I mean, whether she was or she wasn't, I mean, still remains. She dealing with something that she couldn't handle.
I mean, because you usually associate that type of gruesome because yeah, it's just sad. She's just cut the kid up. You know what I'm saying? And
With all the options available to her, if she didn't want to be a
right,
mother no more, yeah,
right. Because and once I read deep into the story, they said CPS was already on her, and she wasn't supposed to be unsupervised with the kids anyway. So
anyway,
it was
yeah,
just it's just sad. You know what I'm saying?
unfit to be a mother.
You know, or the mental health, yeah, unfit. Right.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Um,
I mean, but just think about that. I mean, the fact that, first of all, to be a mother is such a powerful position, because there's a lot of people that want to be parents and can't. And then there are a lot of people that are parents that shouldn't be parents. I mean,
right.
this is definitely
This is
one of
true.
those situations. I mean, but obviously, if she had something going on, I mean, I think people should have took it a little more seriously because how did she get along with the kids if she wasn't supposed to be supervised? You know, that's the first question. I mean, if it,
They say she went and picked them up from the school, bro.
but that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's not, they can't be real because the school, that's the first place the school. I mean, those
But
organizations gonna put.
is the school made aware that the kids? See, I'm not familiar with the CPS and how they do it. Is the school made aware? Hey, she's not
Absolutely,
supposed to be
because
picking these
police,
kids
the
up.
school is like the children's police.
Okay.
CPS is like children police.
Right. Right.
So
I'm gonna remember that CP
yeah, it's children police
services.
services.
No,
Basically,
I'm just
they call it child protective
child
service,
protected, right?
but
But
that's basically what it is, the children police service. So yeah, once the mother has been deemed or determined to be unfit, that's a court order. I mean, you can't just say, "Well, my baby's unfit." I mean, it's involved for them to determine that she's not fit, and for her to have access to them. Somebody, may they rest in peace. God bless their heart.
the
You know.
police showed she walked out the house and said they inside with a knife in the
So she
hand,
called the
all
police
bloody.
herself.
I'm not sure who called the police, bro. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I mean,
They was all bloody.
for
You know what
her
I'm
to,
saying? Laying. No.
yeah, I mean, but for her to, like I said, we can only imagine, where her mindset, where her headspace was when she decided to make that decision. I mean, that's such a final decision, you know what I'm saying? I mean, but again, that position of being a mother is such a powerful, you know, title that, you know, when someone, it's just like you being a parent, somebody forcefully takes your parenthood or your fatherhood away from you, it's gonna make you feel some type of way that
Right.
that
Right.
society deem you unfit to be a parent. So I can only imagine, and she had 5 kids.
Five.
So I
She
can
was
only imagine, yeah,
25 years old, bro. You
yeah.
know.
I
Yeah.
mean, and on the outside looking in, I did see. I guess that was a mug shot, and of course, I'm a little biased because the little ones, they were the ones that
They
suffered.
innocent, bro.
Yeah, I mean, but at the
They
end of the
innocent.
day, just sad situation. I mean, and we as a community, as family, we have to do better with policing ourselves.
Right.
Situation, but
Yeah. Like I say, we're gonna pray for family. I know
absolutely,
their fathers, or fathers, or however they go. I know he's toward right now. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely,
So yeah, we just can pray for the whole situation, man, and just
yeah. I mean, and for those people out there, because it seemed like when this pandemic started, a lot of people actually were forced to spend time with their families and didn't really know their
Ooh,
families.
trying to get out the house,
You
boy.
know
You
what I'm
know what I'm
saying? I
saying? You
mean,
locked in,
and
can't go nowhere. Everything closed,
that's
man.
sad though. I mean, because they gave these children life,
Right.
They gave these children life, and you know, at the end of the day, um, you know, whatever it was that drove her to that decision, you know, I mean, she had too many options. She could have took him to the fire station. She could have took him to the police department, took him to the
But
other parent.
bro, CPS already stepped in. She couldn't do nothing. She really,
Well,
you
I
know what I'm
mean,
saying?
right? That's
You
what
know,
I'm saying.
it's one thing when you have one to take him and drop him off, but she already had him, and they was like, "You don't need to be with him," because
Right.
apparently they
Well.
saw the
Right.
mental issue or something going on.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm
So it
saying.
make you wonder what she was thinking.
Who messed up? Did the school? You know what I'm saying? Did the school mess up? Did the school
Well, in
let the
that case,
kids?
I think if
You know what I'm
they
saying?
if she picked them up from the school, definitely the
She
school
went and
messed
took him out
up.
of school, bro.
The school messed up in that
Yeah,
situation.
exactly.
You know, so
Right. It's a
uh,
small town, you know, small community. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So,
So
you know,
whoever released them, I know they feel horrible. I mean,
exactly, bro.
and
That's
should they be complicit? Should they
right.
be held accountable for the situation?
Exactly. I
You know
thought
what I'm
about that
saying?
too. You know what I'm
Should
saying?
charges be filed against them?
Is the family gonna check for them? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
because I mean they were
For
just
real.
as responsible for those children being in that
Right.
situation.
Because
They're
like
supposed to
like
keep them protected.
like they say, the school is notified. Hey, this parent is not supposed to be in possession of these kids
Right.
by herself. You know what I'm saying? So
And she got all five of them. They must have been right there in the same facility together. Because I can't imagine her going to different schools, picking them up,
I mean,
knowing
they were all under 7. So
they probably in the same school, yeah, or the
right,
same facility.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're gonna be at the same spot. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, man, that's
yeah,
horrible. But God bless him, you know, and may He keep him in His spirit, in His presence at all times.
exactly.
But today, you know, what we're going to be talking about on a lighter note, um, significant other. Do you love the person more that you tell the truth to, or do you love the person more that you lie to?
And
That's the subject of the day.
and for some reason, we specifically said a man. Who does a man love more? The woman he
Well,
lies to, or the woman he tells the truth
I
to?
think it goes both ways. I mean,
It
I think you're
does.
being a little
I'm being.
chauvinistic. You know what I'm
I
saying?
am. I
You
am.
know,
You know what I'm
because
saying?
women lie too. You know, no
Right.
disrespect.
But it's. I guess it seems more prevalent that the men would, a man that might have 2 households or something to that nature.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know. So it go both ways. I did. Hey, I just had to read it again. I did say, is it the man? You know what
yeah,
I'm
I
saying?
mean, but
Because
that's
a
any
woman, like you
relationship
say, a
though.
woman does the same thing.
Yeah, I mean that could be a child parent relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because children, you know, any relationship, an employee and supervisor. You know, do you respect your supervisor more if you lie to him or tell him the truth? You know, even that's any relationship basically.
Right.
You know, so
Right. So, what's your thoughts on it, bro?
well, I mean, I honestly, you know, I try to look at everything from a global perspective. You know,
Global.
like that boy say, like
Boy,
that
we
boy, rest in
global
peace,
on
take
a
off.
whole nother
It's
languages,
bigger
bro. I'm
than
listening.
me. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
but yeah, I try to look at it from a you know supernatural position because like we worry about things that are trivial. You know what I'm saying? We got you know family members that's not talking to each other because they didn't kick in on the barbecue. That type, you know, crap
Petty.
like that. You know, petty stuff. Yeah, we know you, Mister Petty himself.
Oh man, Petty Murphy. You
Yeah,
hear me? For
but
real.
but how I feel about it, you know, speaking from an honest perspective, I honestly believe that evil is necessary. What I mean by that, before I get my head bit
I'm
off,
listening.
what I mean by that is sometimes you have to lie and sometimes you have to tell the truth. You know, it just depends on the maturity of the person and the situation that they find themselves in. Just like we were talking about with children. I mean, we lie to children all the time. You know, tell them Santa Claus went and bought their gifts or that the Easter Bunny brought them all the candy. I mean, and of course, we don't want to rip their little imaginations with the truth, but we do it. Why? Because we want them to grow in that imagination. So those are necessary evils, right?
Evil. I said
Yeah.
evil.
Evil is
Evil
good.
is
So
necessary.
that's one example. You know, but on a personal situation, you know, of course, we all have our own self image, and we want those people that love us to see us the same way we want to see ourselves. So when your girlfriend asks you, baby, does this dress make me look fat? She don't want you to tell her, hell yeah, it make her look fat. She wants you to lie. You know what I'm saying?
Baby,
She
that
want
dress
to know.
is sexy as a. You
She
hear
want
me?
to know if you love her enough to lie to
To
her to
lie
make her
to her.
make her
She's
feel
asking
good.
for a lie.
Yeah,
So basically, that's what it is.
yeah, lie.
Okay.
Make it sound fly.
Because
what
if
I'm
you
saying?
tell the truth every
Yeah,
time, it's gonna be a problem.
You sleeping on the couch tonight.
You sleeping on the couch because I'm fat
Yeah, for
in
the
this
whole
dress.
next week. You know what I'm saying? Every time you get out of line, she gonna remember you said that dress make her look fat. So yeah, that's a
See?
perfect example.
So I know we keeping it simple, right?
Yeah.
But I know these people out there in the world talking about, no, bro, we talking about lying to them about cheating and lying to
I
them
mean, yeah,
about
you could go there,
everything.
but
But a lie is a lie. It don't
right. I
matter
mean,
if we talking about
and we can talk about that too. I mean,
is my butt flat? Yeah,
it
no, baby, it's
is.
round. It's wide.
Is.
It's sexy. You know what I'm
It
saying?
is. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You need to go get you a shot for that disease. But anyway,
What's the name of that disease, bro?
no acetol.
No acetol. There's no prescription, but you can go see a doctor about
Go
it.
get you a BBL, which is another lie. But anyway.
Oh, we backtracking the last show. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, on a personal perspective, you know, we enter into relate. This is my perspective on it. You know, a lot of people get off into relationships looking for what they feel like they don't already have. If you follow me,
Right.
You know,
I'm with you, bro.
we want that company, that comfort of companionship. So when you with that person, you want that person to make you feel better than you make yourself feel, basically. And you don't want them. You know, some people can handle the truth, and some people can't. Just like the name of my show is sometimes it's just too hard
The
to swallow.
truth is too hard to
It's
swallow.
too hard to swallow.
A lot of the time, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you said. Remember last show where we were talking about if everybody just start telling the truth,
It'll be
it'd be a whole bunch of relationships to just go to stuff.
We be at war right now.
But go. You know what I'm saying? For real.
We be at war right now.
Because you can't handle the truth.
I mean, and it's not just anybody out there in the WWW. We talking about ourselves too. You know, I'm sitting up here. I was just telling my engineer, you know what I'm saying, my fat ass need to lose some weight right now. You know, but
I wouldn't lie to you.
But the point of it is, though,
You build like
you
a
need
running
that
back.
encouragement.
You build like a running back.
Yeah, and that's but we need that encouragement. You know, like I say,
I got things to work on.
Yeah, you know,
that right.
And we
right.
want that little ego boost. I mean, some people call it simple white lies, but there's no such thing as a simple white lie. You know, a lie is a lie. You know,
Right.
Television lies to us every day. You know, we see all this crap on TV and we see all these beautiful people doing these wondrous things, and we think they living a marvelous life, but they not. You know, as far as the relationship goes, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, our grandparents cheated, our kids gonna cheat, we gonna cheat too. I mean, what you cheat at, remains to be seen. Whether you cheating on a diet or cheating on your significant other, cheating in your taxes, it's still a lie.
Right. And you know me and my position on lies is
if you don't tell everything, that's a lie too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just
it's not a lie.
You can't make definite decisions without all the facts. If you leaving out some of the major facts, you can't make a complete decision. So that's leading you to a different outcome than you would have had if you had all the facts. So that's a lie because the outcome is not.
It gave you enough information to lead yourself the wrong direction.
Well, I mean, but if somebody comes to you and asks you a simple
bro.
question and you know the parameters of that question, but you omit bits and pieces of it,
the key elements to give her the answer she's looking for.
Well, I mean, that's like a court of law, and we call it litigating. You know what I'm saying? When you doing
I ain't gonna perjure myself.
Yeah, you doing word jockeying. You fighting with your words, but still a lie.
It's how it come out, bro.
Yeah, I mean, and it's how you hear it too.
It's how you perceive what I just gave you.
Exactly. I mean,
it's what you do with it.
It's just like this.
You lied to yourself.
It's just like this. I'm gonna paint a picture. You walking around the corner and you see a black man running with a purse in his hand. What's the first thing come to your mind?
That nigga stealing.
He's stealing. Exactly. I mean, it's about the perception. But if you saw the whole breakdown of the situation why he was running with the purse,
to give it back to his mama to put it in the car.
Anything, you know what I'm saying? I mean, but it's all about the perception because you have to have all the facts. But if you just see one screenshot of it, you're going to have to make a decision based off that one screenshot. And that's the same thing when we get down to the subject of the day. Speaking of, like, comment, and share on our page. If you have any questions or you have any comments, And we trying to take questions today, so
Right.
you can get
So,
involved.
so what I did, bro,
What
I
you
went
do?
on and posted this in one of my groups on Facebook
Mm-hmm.
just to get some feedback. Cause I knew once I posted that,
Mm-hmm.
they was gonna start chiming in, bro. And I didn't post it this morning.
What you get?
This one said, so the question, who does a man love more? The woman he lies to or the woman he tells the truth? Lily says, the one who he cares enough about to where he can tell her the truth and it doesn't hurt her because he's not doing her dirty behind her back.
I mean, again, we all
We have
individuals.
our own opinion.
Everybody entitled, but you know, again, like I say, a lie is a lie. Now, when we have intimate relationships, of course, we feel like we give up our sex. I mean, that's basically what it is. When you get involved with someone intimately and have sex with that person, you feel like there shouldn't be any secrets between, but there's secrets between all of us.
It's secrets because women keep secrets better than men. Women lie better than men.
That's who you think teaches us how to lie.
Boy.
You know what I'm saying?
Say, yeah, because I ain't
That's
good
a
at
whole
lying.
nother
Because
conversation.
my mama, when I was raised, my mama says, boy, you don't lie because when you lie, your eyes get big.
Ooh,
Mama
you
told me
lying,
that.
dude.
Oh, you had to give it back up, bro.
You know you my dog.
Robert Newhouse. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
so,
That boy stay lying.
another one, eye big. You know what I'm talking about? Wake up with them big. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, ain't nobody complaining.
Already?
You hear me?
Yeah, what they kind of say? He got his high beams on. You hear me?
So, Bobby Sims say the one he lies to, the one he tells the truth, letting her know you can take it or leave it.
But see,
The one he lies to, he's not given an opportunity to make that decision. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, again, it goes back to the parameter of the situation because, again, like, we try to keep kids, and I keep going back to the children because that's the best way to explain it because, you don't want to give kids too much too soon because, their processing skills are not quite developed yet. So, like, it depends on the person. Bro,
it's a case, like you say, it's a case-by-case situation.
Absolutely.
Because you might meet a woman that can handle the truth.
Well, that remains.
You meet one, you got one that might be more sensitive than others, and you tell the truth.
But see, okay,
she's gonna break down and go bad on you.
Right, but I mean, that's just like I had a situation where because I think we've all experienced it or tried to be honest in relationships, and again, it doesn't always go the way that you expected or planned it to go when you call yourself being honest because people take that and run with it. You know what I'm saying? When you call yourself being open and you trying to tell all of your truths, they don't see it like that. They see it as a form of manipulation, just like you damned if you do and you damned if you don't. You know what I'm saying? So when you telling the truth, they think you lying, but when you lying, they think you telling the truth.
Right.
And
bro, I don't be wanting to hurt people's feelings, bro.
But
so
that's
so
it.
and like I said, I don't like to lie, but that's why I just kind of give my version. You know what I'm saying? Because I be sitting there thinking, man, I'm finna just let it all out. Get to the situation, be like, just be holding back, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a whole bunch of y'all. I need to just tell something, but
that person can't handle it.
Can't handle it.
Yeah.
If I give it to him raw, you know what I'm saying? Then because me, I'm big on relationships, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't like burning bridges, but I will. Don't get it twisted.
But that's the reason why. That's the reason why it's important to be friends because I think friends as a friendship, when you think about the ship, right? Whether it's a relationship, friendship, partnership, whatever the case may be,
right?
The ship is a tool or something that's going to carry you from one point to another point. So in the relationship, you are taking your experiences and that person's experience, and you're trying to maneuver through life together to get to another location in the future. Right. Now that's going to take some finessing on their part and on your part. So, you might go sell some sex for $2,000 to pay the rent. Be like, well, baby, where you get the money from? Oh, I had to do a little this, a little that.
Yeah, I Peter to pay Paul.
You know what I'm saying? But you wouldn't dare say, oh, I went and smashed this 90-year-old woman for $2,000.
And the bill paid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the ultimate goal. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
so you're not gonna keep it real.
Right. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because now it's gonna be.
You did it because you loved her.
Right, but now it's gonna be, oh, you told the truth. You told them that you went and smashed this 90-year-old woman, but now she's gonna look at you like you a weirdo or something. Or you going around knocking out old
You're
women, yeah,
whore.
Old whore.
I had to get that money though.
Yeah.
Hey, no, not 90, bro. You got to bring that number down. 90?
Yeah.
Well, you got to come with some equipment for 90.
I mean, come on, they the ones got that bread, got that Social Security money.
And she gonna write a straight check.
Yeah.
Check
you know
good.
You know what I'm saying? The mattress is
3 years.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, to be honest, to be honestly honest, yeah, I think people lie because they don't want to hurt the people they love. So
okay,
I say the one you lie to is the one you love the most.
Okay, so look, I got another comment. This lady says neither, because a grown man would be honest. Because once the lie is found out, look at the damage done.
Well, that's
trust the one. Trust the one being lied to is not going to feel loved and special once the lie comes out. That's a greedy person that wants all the cats and eat them too.
Not the cake.
Not the cake, but the
cats. Is that Miss Johnson?
Oh, no, it say cake.
Okay.
It might be a cake. I ain't got my glasses on.
Okay, I want
it to be a cat, but it's a cake, I guess. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I put it, again, I'm using my own personal experience.
So,
when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying, and of course, you learn about all the holidays from school, the schools making all the decorations. So, long story short, I remember it was around Christmas time, and I was buying the hype as a kid. I thought it was a real, fat white man rolling around in a sleigh, sliding in people's houses, dropping presents on the tree. So, long story short, we had this apartment, no chimney. So I asked my mom, like, well, Mama, how is Santa Claus going to get in our house?
That big boy getting down the chimney, right?
Yeah, how is he going to get in our house? I mean, because, of course, we stayed in the hood, so, anybody coming through the window, subject gets shot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So how is he going to get in here and get out without getting shot? So, of course, she thought about it for a minute, and then she finally just told me. I was about 7 or 8 years.
So you was
she didn't have no choice.
You were 15 before you found out about Santa Claus.
Fuck you. I said, anyway, she didn't have no choice but to tell me the truth. And, so the thing of it is, so many, when I found out the truth and then I saw that I still had friends that still believed the lie. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how do you respect your parents after you realize that they lied to you?
Because it's all part of the game, though, bro.
Right,
that's all the parents do it. I mean, unless you just don't believe in it.
It's okay for a parent to lie to a child, but then when you get old enough and start having a personal relationship, then you should be.
Bro, we talked about this earlier.
What's that?
The kids not ready for that.
Right, I agree. But I'm
saying, because I had to stop you from telling the kid earlier.
Well,
about your McDonald's theory. So
No, I wasn't even talking. I was talking about the milk, but I'm just saying.
But you were talking about the chicken nuggets too. But that's a whole other show.
Yeah, I mean, but the point I'm making is, we talking about being honest, and the honesty is a way for the relationship to grow. Well, then we feeding the children's lies, so that's how they learn how to lie.
That lie makes that day exciting, though.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's a mystery. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's this man that's magical that comes and drops these presents off, not mom and dad. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but it's a lie.
It's a big lie.
Right.
It's the biggest lie. Yeah. It's the biggest lie probably ever told.
I mean, one of them. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of them. But the fact remains that the world still spins. Nothing stops. The child
because of that lie.
I mean, right. I mean, well, for some people it's detrimental. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because some people really want to believe it.
And I know you one of those boys that tell the truth.
No, I ain't gonna say that, but I mean, I'm gonna give it to you raw. It might not. I'm
I told you
based on just
case by case.
Yeah, because just like what you were saying about not giving all the information or all the facts. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna limit some of that information because. Again, you don't know how this person is going to receive it, so
I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell a version so close to the truth that you know what I'm saying.
You should be able to figure it out.
Yeah, you should be able to figure it out. And then I got a good track record that I'll tell the truth all the time. When I do have to lie, you're gonna believe that too.
Well,
that's just how it goes.
I'm gonna put it like this,
You know what I'm saying? You tell the truth all the time because you ask me a question. We bro. You ask me a question. I don't care what it is, bro. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's why we bros like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is.
It is what it is, but
you know what I'm saying? I don't like lying.
Well, we all lie. I mean,
I'm good at it though because
right. I mean,
I tell the truth most of the time.
Here's the case: in order to be
Except
great,
my eyes getting big.
In order to be great at lying, you have to be willing to die on that hill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to, whatever lie you tell, you got to be prepared to go to your grave with it. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes some people do.
You know they lying.
Yeah, but
and they keep on lying. They gonna stick to it.
Those the best ones.
Golly. Bro, that is. Hey, that run me hot, bro. You know I know.
You gotta sell it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta sell it. It's just like
you gonna stick to it.
I mean, it's just like people that's selling product. They gonna come to you. I got this Osama bin Laden. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take your head off.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
It's gonna blow your back out.
Hey,
got these blue pills. You gonna be good for 12 hours. You know what I'm saying?
They say something. Hey, brother, just be lying just to be lying. It be simple stuff, bro.
There's money in line.
Ain't no need lying about that.
There's money in line. When you think about Hollywood, that's a lie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything on you hear these love songs. I mean, my feelings was so hurt when I found out, Luther was singing to a man.
Freddie Jackson was too.
Freddie Jackson, my feelings was hurt because it was such beautiful songs.
But the song don't have nothing to do,
Yeah, it do, because I ain't take on a different meaning, man.
When I go back and listen to those songs, bro, look, we can get off the subject, but it was a lie. You know what I'm saying? When I go back to those songs, bro, I be listening for. Let's go to something else. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Really?
Hey, no, for real though, bro.
Nah, I'm just saying. I mean, and so going back to what do you think about? Do you love the one the most that you lie to, or the one that you love? You tell the truth to. Which one do you love?
Like I say, 95% of the time, I tell a good version of the truth.
Close enough.
It's so close to the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's a generalization, though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm at the park.
Yeah.
I am at the park. What am I doing at the park?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm at the park. If you had me on Navigate, you pull it up, I'm where I'm at. But what am I doing? You know what I'm saying?
Well, my drill sergeant used to say, close enough only counting the horseshoes and hand grenades.
Horseshoes and hand grenades. You know what I'm saying? For real.
So, I mean, and again, what do you do with the truth? Think about that. Let's talk about that. What does one do with the truth? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people weaponize it. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that, they use it against you. You go in a room and tell somebody you a crackhead, you know what I'm saying, or you a sex addict, you know what I'm saying, and every time they want to manipulate you, they try to use your weaknesses against you because the truth, in all honesty, the truth weakens the hardest person. When you tell the truth, it's like being totally vulnerable, totally exposed.
Right.
And I think that's the reason why people lie, to protect themselves. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to put on a personification that they're tougher than they actually are. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like these gangster rappers, and putting out there like they really hard, but they really not. Right. Soft is wet toilet paper. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
and just for the record, that was the younger me. I didn't grow up. You know what I'm saying?
That's what life is about.
I tell the truth now.
So you don't lie no more.
I don't lie no more. I don't leave information out anymore. You know what I'm saying? So never fear. I'm a good guy now. You know what I'm saying? I actually have grown up. I used to club, bro. I don't even club like I used to. You know what I'm saying?
Praise his name
out there. You know what I'm talking about? But now
won't he do it?
I don't even have time for the cycle, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You've been delivered.
I've been delivered. I need you to for real.
The rebirth.
The rebirth. You know what I'm saying? I'm born again.
Mo 2.0.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what it is. It's just like a caterpillar. I mean, you have to.
I'm a butterfly now.
You know what I'm saying?
Turn me into a butterfly.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Bro. You have to metamorphosize yourself. You have to reinvent yourself. You know what I'm saying? I mean, right. Eventually, with age, that's the reason why I love our elders, because when you get so old, you get to the point where you really just don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when you get hit with the truth. You know, R.I.P. to my man, what's his name that just passed away, the comedian Dick Gregory. R.I.P. to Dick Gregory. Love that dude. You know, love his energy. I mean, but you have to respect it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of stuff that he spoke on, he lived that. You know what I'm saying? That's who he was. Even the other dude, Paul Mooney, had to respect it.
Paul Mooney was the truth.
Say, he was the truth. You know what I'm saying? It was too hard to swallow.
Hey, raw, uncut, and he told the truth. And he didn't even have to have a punchline. It was just the truth, and it just came across.
That's why Dave Chappelle's so funny. Yeah.
Right. Because he's raw and uncut. You know what I'm saying? For real. For real. So, right now, we about halfway through the show. We're going to take it to break.
Okay.
And, you know what I'm saying, we'll be right back with y'all in, about a minute.
You got 100 points.
Have you been moisturizing?
Just sunscreen.
That's 50 points.
With AARP Rewards, anyone can earn points.
Who's got 200 points?
You've got 200 points.
It's the free loyalty program that rewards you.
They're ready for you.
That's 300 points.
And helps your money, health, and happiness live longer.
Are these ties? 200 points.
Start earning and redeeming points today.
At Sleep Number, we know science proves your best sleep is vital to your mental, emotional, and physical health. The new Sleep Number Climate 360 Smart Bed is the only smart bed in the world that actively cools and warms, giving you both optimum sleeping temperatures. It senses your movements and automatically adjusts to help keep you both effortlessly comfortable. And our smart sleepers get 28 minutes more restful sleep per night. Proven quality sleep. Visit sleepnumber.com to learn more.
Let's take a little test together. Which looks better, this or this? This or this? Seems clear to me. Saving cash beats spending it unwisely every time, which is why you'll love this offer from America's Best. Buy 2 pairs of glasses for just $79.95, and they'll throw in an eye exam for free. It's a savings of at least $59. That's not just a better deal, it's America's Best. Book an exam online today.
This your boy KG, the Grizzly Silverback, doing it to you in your ear hole. Like, comment, and share our page. Today I'm rocking the Adidas with the gold stripes and the I forgot the name of the T-shirt, but I do like these T-shirts though.
Saks Fifth Avenue.
I think it's called Head and Shoulders.
I know, but I remember we bought that at
Yeah, we bought it at
Saks,
Saks, but I can't remember the name of it. And got the Dobbs on with the Gazelles. I'm here with my player partner.
You know, I keep some Versace's or something.
My player partner Mo.
My shade game is on point.
Already,
you know
Mo 2.0.
You know what I'm saying?
Today we're gonna talk about colorism, and what I mean by that is, you know, within our community, we kind of discriminate against each other. You know, you got the good hair against the nappy hair, the light skin against the dark skin. You know, yeah.
They don't call it nappy no more. It's called coarse hair. You know what I'm saying?
And fine hair, tall people, short people. Yeah, you know, and it's like we always trying to put subjects on, you know, ways to kind of discriminate. So that's what we're gonna talk about. And this is my player partner Mo over here. He joined
Mo the Magnificent. Hey, coming to you direct and live. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, I'm light skinned compared to you.
Nigga, please.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You know, but that's how people look at you. You know what I'm saying? They really do. You know, you got your preferences, especially when dating. You know, I like to talk about.
Yeah, you dirty red if anything. You
dirty red. You know
dirty red.
I've been accused of preferring light skinned women over dark skinned women.
Is that true?
But dark skinned women are beautiful.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
But I ain't got nothing against them.
No, I mean, you know what I mean, and it's a psychological condition, you know what I'm saying, without even realizing it. You know, television and schools made that even an issue. You know what I'm saying? When they put all these light skinned people in the TV ads and on television.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you think that's what you got to do to be good enough to be on television? You think you got to be, you know, Billy D. Williams or Al B. Sure. You know what I'm saying? I mean, as a matter of fact, I was watching some on PBS. They over in Dominican Republic and Haiti. They over there bleaching themselves, trying to get light. Yeah, and I'm like, that's crazy. If God wanted you to be light skinned, He would have made you light skinned. But
Right. But history shows us that
Willie
light
Lynch,
skin
Willie
has
Lynch,
more advantages than dark skin.
such as since you on that light skin shit.
I'm just saying. No, tell the truth.
Well,
The
what
light
are
skinned
the
folks
advantages?
that passed for white got further than a dark skinned brother.
Well,
Tell the truth. I got a partner that had to tattoo 100% black on his arm, so they know his ass was black.
Well, if there's any indication, like they used to say, 1% black
So
blood.
have you never seen a movie where a black lady passed for white?
Of course.
Yes,
As a matter of fact, my favorite movie of all time.
Exactly.
It was called An Imitation of Life.
That's what I'm talking about.
And that's exactly what it was. It was a beautiful black lady, and she had this light bright child, and the child passed for white. And on the movie, it was a black and white television show, but
so you really couldn't tell.
Yeah, but when the child was by herself, she looked like a white child. She had the straight hair.
Exactly.
And then when she was with her mother, everybody thought the mother was the nanny.
So that's why colorism is an issue in America. You know what I'm saying? That's why.
Well, it's an issue because we allow it. It's just like, back in the...
they allow it.
Well, no, we allow it because when I say that, it's just like, even in your home, like, I don't know, for those that maybe didn't catch our first show, when we first came on, when I was growing up, on my mother's side is Creole. You know what I'm saying? My father's side is from Texas. My mother's from Louisiana. But, my grandmother, may she rest in peace,
For how long?
For about 12 years.
12 years.
Nigga, my name was Black Bastard. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't understand that.
I don't know where she got the bastard from, bro. But
I'm a bastard. You know what I'm saying?
But for real.
But yeah, so, of course, it stigmatized me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
I felt some type of way because everybody else in my family were lighter complected. You know what I'm saying?
You got the good hair, though.
Yeah, I mean, even though I had that, I didn't have the light skin. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
like
I didn't have the height. Yeah, but it was still, the way
You look Dominican.
Well, the way the society was constructed, they made me feel less than because of the things I didn't have. That's what colorism is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you might have, like, you got the the dirty red skin. You know what I'm saying? You might have the complexion, but look at your hair.
I need to take a bath. And my hair nappy.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. You just let me have it. It's cool. It's cool though. But you already know. But that's just what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's sad that society is like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
it is, but preferential treatment.
Well, going back to, for those that want to better themselves, Michael Jackson said it best. You got to start with the man in the mirror. And it wasn't until I started, reading for myself and finding my own personal heroes, like Nat Turner and, Medgar Evers and Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, and realizing that these were darker complected brothers. I mean, even when you read about the story in the Bible, I mean, they describe Jesus as being a dark complected person, and it just made me wonder, like, because I used to, as a kid growing up in the hood, used to hear how all your problems was a result of white people. And no disrespect to the white people, but I never saw a white person breaking into our home. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, of course.
And like they say, the black on black crime.
I mean, but, it took me a minute to realize that I was my own worst enemy. You know what I'm saying? Because I was buying into the hype. Yeah. So, yeah, you have to learn to appreciate that. And then it was like, well, if they can't stand us so much, then why do they have all these suntanning stores all over the world? Why do they spend hours baking on the beach, but they can't stand black people? And it just didn't make sense. So when I realized the height, you know what I'm saying, then it was like, you should love yourself because this is what God wanted you to have.
Right, because there's some beautiful black sisters out there.
Hey,
me and bro just came back from Houston yesterday. We was at this day party. Beautiful women out there. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful women out there. All skin tones. You know what I'm saying? Just a shout out to 5015 and H-Town, man. We had a ball yesterday. He was in that thing for about 4 or 5 hours.
Put me on my back.
He was through at 9 o'clock. He was out of there.
Them double
drinking them double hens.
Woo.
Say.
But yeah. And that's something that, you
I'm right
can't
there,
really...
We're gonna write that bar off on our taxes, bro.
We should. But that's something that you really can't teach or give somebody, self-love. You know, I mean, but it's important, like, with the kids that, we teach them just like, in the schools, they learn about Black history, but it doesn't start until slavery. Like, we just popped up in the world and with slaves, and then we became into existence.
Because we're in America, so they teaching American Black history. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to go back past that because we in America.
But we do have history.
But like you say, we supposed to go to Africa. That's the plan?
I mean, well, not necessarily, because, a lot of people don't even understand it. Like I'm part Apache Indian, and whatever Indians were in Louisiana that made the Creoles, that made my grandparents, whatever they were too, I'm, that Indian too. So the Indians were Black people, that they call Indians were actually Black people.
So we need to do one of them things that do your history.
No, that's a lie too.
You can do your blood. You see your blood.
No, that's a lie too.
They come back and tell
Come on, man,
you 1%.
If they
African, 2%,
if that
European, 3%.
Yeah, I think that's just
Hispanic, Mexican.
I think that's just good game to get your money, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because at the end of the day, if you could just spit in a box and they could tell you where you from.
So, but you already know a little bit about where you from. So if it come back consistent with what you thought,
well,
you know what I'm saying? Because my daddy say, my father's from Jamaica, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Every time he said, I just be laughing like, school, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? Jamaica, man. You want to run with the real Ross Clyde Jamaica? Real thing this.
It's some truth to that. It's some truth to that. I mean, because
but for real, I do want to spit in the box.
We're spitting the box and send your money. As a matter of fact, spit in the box and give me your money. I'll tell you where you from.
Right now.
Right now.
Cleo ass. Come on, bro.
Spit in the box and give me your money.
Give me your money.
I mean, that's all it is.
What you see?
It's a scam. I mean, you know what I'm saying? What's that dude named Gates, Dr. Gates Jr.? He the one. They got a post of him. He putting them on blast right now because Oprah Winfrey went on there and spit in the box, and she thought she was a Zulu. You know what I'm saying? And she done went over there and opened up a school thinking she's Zulu. Come to find out they don't lie to her. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, no Oprah big ass think she wasn't no Zulu. Sit your ass down, Oprah.
She good like a Zulu. Boy, you
but yeah, man. But yeah, that's just honestly, it goes back to Willie Lynch. He was the one that, and like I say, it's a lot of.
What's the story on that?
Well, he wrote a book called How to Make a Slave in 30 Days, and and basically what it is, like what we pointed out, he pointed out the differences between the slaves and made them more competitive with each other, that they didn't have time to organize against the white people that was keeping them in slavery, and it still goes on today. You know what I'm saying? We got people out here that's broke as a joke, and I hope y'all didn't spend all y'all tax money going to these outlet malls, buying these clothes, knowing these people don't care about none of y'all. Spend that money on your kids and go get some counseling, for those that have mental health issues.
Buy some property.
Life
insurance. So you don't need no GoFundMe to bury somebody.
Spend your money wisely.
I know life insurance don't sound like a plan, but you pay for car insurance.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed to have insurance through my job, so I don't have to go out and get nothing extra. But
right.
It don't pay. That's how these folks get rich, man. Generational wealth.
Yeah.
When somebody they get $1 million.
They go trick it off in Vegas or go flying around the world and taking the whole neighborhood with them, and then when the money gone, everybody just disappear. I mean, but hey, man, we just got to do better.
Colorism. We
got to do better, yeah. Colorism is what we call it, where people think that they better. Chris Brown had and I know I ain't trying to rag on Chris Brown.
You done brought him up a couple times.
Yeah, I mean, remember he had this little thing going when he was at the club.
He just got into it. You talking about a couple weeks ago where they was on him?
No.
Because the chicks outside the club?
Yeah, it was dark skin.
Yeah,
and they said he couldn't come in their section if they were dark skin.
But I heard another story on that saying the person outside choosing the women, they say Chris Brown didn't specifically say that.
No.
But this cat knows what Chris Brown like, so he picking the ones that he know Chris Brown gonna like. And Look,
Yeah,
I'm finna go there. Let me not go there. The Jungle
Go-
Boy, they live
yeah.
outside.
Go
Nah,
advocate
but,
for him. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
but
you know what I'm saying?
it is what it is, man. I mean, but you know,
People like what they like.
right? I mean, because I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, like when I started, dating young women. You know what I'm saying? I was naturally attracted to what I didn't have. Like I said,
What was that?
light complected skin.
Yeah.
All the things that I didn't have. Like like right now, I don't have a preference as far as a woman as long as she's a real woman. You know what I'm saying? That's I mean, it's sad, but you know what I'm saying? That's what it is now.
A real woman.
Yeah, I need the stretch marks and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Boy say he needs some receipts in this thing. You hear me?
For real. Yeah. So,
Nah, for real, bro.
but like I say, women are women. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if she's dark complected, light complected. A good woman is a good woman. And God made them in all different shades and colors for a reason.
They say a good man hard to find, boy.
I'm right here.
But a good woman is a struggle. You know what I'm saying? No, not like that though. No, it's a bunch of good women out there.
Yeah.
It's just hard. Y'all got to get on the same playing field,
But,
bro.
you
You know
know,
what I'm saying?
I mean, like even with
Congruency.
right, but even with that though, think about it. We the only ones, especially here in America, that have issues within our family constructs. You know what I'm saying? Our women are the only ones that's walking around talking about they independent and they don't need they men. You never hear Hispanic women saying that crap. You never hear Asian women. You couldn't pay a white woman to say that.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
mean, but and our women feel like they doing something, like they flexing because they're able to do it without us. Yeah, you able to do it without us, but right. But think about they do it like that because now you've divided the home. You know what I'm saying? The child is being raised with one parent, so that child is manipulating. Well, I'm gonna go stay with daddy, mama, if you don't act right. I'm gonna go stay with mama, daddy.
Well, that ain't an option.
I mean,
I tried to go live with my daddy my senior year. My mama say, "Boy, I done brought you all the way to senior year, and you think you can go graduate with your daddy?"
Yeah.
Oh, and at my age now, I can respect it. Back then, I didn't understand. And it wasn't personal. I wasn't going because I was mad. I just was having fun in the country.
Yeah.
I was having fun in the country, you know what I'm saying? And my dad let me do what I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? He treated me like a grown man, you know what I'm saying? But that wasn't the best thing for me.
Right.
It wasn't. I needed some rules, some guidance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And we do as adults too. And I think that's where, we have a lot of adult children, people that have adult bodies but childlike minds. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why we can't get nowhere. I was just speaking to a friend, has brothers. I think he said he got 8 brothers and sisters, and they all got their own crib, and I'm like, they all paying different mortgages. I'm like, why don't y'all just buy one big house and with like 8 or 9 bedrooms? Everybody put in $2,000 a month.
That ain't gonna work.
Why not?
They got kids.
I mean,
8 people.
What I'm saying,
They all 8 people, no kids, they probably could do it. 8 people with kids, boy, you know how many grandchildren gonna come through that thing?
But think about
17.
that though. Think about that. The house is paid for. You know what I'm saying? And all your money is being pulled into.
Talking about another race.
See,
you know what I'm saying? And they do that. And they stack their money. And
everybody rolling brand new.
Yeah, and but we ain't gonna do it.
I mean, and
there's gonna be too much conflict.
That's where colorism
come
in.
Conflict.
Colorism, you know what I'm saying? That's where it come in at because somebody always got to be the GOAT. Somebody always got to be the big.
Somebody gonna be the alpha, bro.
And it should be the elder.
And you can't both be the big dog.
But it should be
the big dog.
It should be on precipice of age, if nothing else.
Precipice of age.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Time and title.
Exactly.
Like at the job, service.
Yeah.
I got more service to you, my brother.
Yeah, and that should be it. It shouldn't be no arguments.
But I respect what you're talking about as far as 8 people sitting there. Boy, you know how much paper you can stack? Everybody rich.
Now.
Everybody rich.
Now. Even if the electric bill $1,000 a month, it ain't no problem. It's
$75 a piece.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everybody coming up.
Yeah, it ain't no problem.
If the house is that big,
yeah, I mean,
you know, some more garages though, because I ain't parking outside.
I mean, and that ain't even that's just the gist of it. I mean, because like you just think about a house big enough to hold that a house big enough land to hold a house big enough to have that many bedrooms. You know, you gotta have some land on it. Build you some extensions,
build a
some
garage.
breakaway houses, some mother-in-law houses. You know, a 2-bedroom house over here. 2-bedroom house over here. It's all on your same property. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just crazy. Like I say, we could do better if we get past the things that they put in front of us. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but it is what it is. They got us feel, especially in our community, in the black community, they got us competing with each other. Colorism is just one. Then we get into the sexism, the male chauvinist, the female chauvinist. What is it called? When a man hate, what is it called when men hate women? Misogyny. And when women hate men,
right.
all that's game to keep us separated.
Right. And that's what's in the, that's what they did instilled in us.
Yeah.
And that's why we
coming up with these
we're not
different
coming
words.
up. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
exactly.
talking about? For real.
Exactly. And then, we talking about, do you love this person more if you tell them the truth or you lie to them? The truth of the matter is, everybody has to learn to love themselves. Once you love yourself, the truth is easy. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to remember. Now, you're going to step on some toes. That's the reason why, I try to be as frank and as forthcoming as I can be, but it starts with me.
Too frank, too forthcoming.
Yeah, I mean,
at times.
And my mother
told
me I need to work on my tech. I get it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's easy for me to share with you if I respect you and got feelings for you, how I really feel as opposed to me telling you something fly.
And we done been like that, since you know me.
Ain't nothing changed.
At all. You know what I'm saying? You should never have no problem saying that to me, and you never have.
And I haven't. You know what I'm saying?
And with you, I'm the same way.
Absolutely.
But with her,
well,
I gotta work on that.
But like I say, it's gonna come a time you're gonna meet someone that you're gonna be friends with first, like me and you friends. That you can, you know what I'm saying, that you respect the friendship, because that's what it is. Because then once you tell a lie and the lie is revealed, or the lie is, is brought into the light, because
your feelings ain't in it like that. I mean, it's love, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna take what I say and you gonna know it's coming from love too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but when you talking to a woman like that,
well, I think the reason why, because it ain't just women, because women lie to men too.
I ain't lying to no dude.
Well, I mean, we don't have
to deal with it. Get in your feelings and move around,
right,
bro.
But we don't have that happen. You know what I'm saying? You got some dudes that surround you. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to find out how you do what you do, how you make your money, how you get, why are these women attracted to you? What is it that you do to make these women get?
I show up.
You know what I'm saying? But it's easy for you. You know what I'm saying? But somebody else got to put in that extra work. You know what I'm saying? You probably can run down the sideline in 6.2 seconds and catch the ball on the fly. You know what I'm saying? And some people got to practice that. You know what I'm saying? It's natural for you, but it's something they got to put the work in. You know what I'm saying? You can just wake up and throw on any of your clothes and they look good on you. But some people actually got to put them together first. You know what I'm saying? And figure this out. So I think that has a lot to do with it too. You know what I'm saying? The fact that what comes easy for some of us is harder for other people.
And I'm light skinned. No, I ain't light skinned, bro. I ain't light skinned, bro. Hey, I used to be darker than this, though, bro.
But you're in the sun a lot, you got
I
that
used to be
top
darker.
Vid.
The sun don't make you lighter.
You got that drop top vid, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing but that sun beaming down on you.
Bro, don't even tell him about that. Don't even tell him. I'm finna go get in that boy in a minute. You hear me?
Yeah, already.
Top off.
Yeah, but I mean, the sun don't make you lighter. No, the sun do what it's supposed to do. I mean, that's the reason why.
Vitamin D.
Well, you get, absolutely. But the sun actually, your skin actually absorbs the sun. Just like we cook meat in the oven. Yeah. The sun is cooking, it's actually cooking you.
When I'm gonna be done?
Well, when God say you ready, when he say you ready.
Come on home.
Yeah, when it says oh, it's over for you, that's when you're gonna be done. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, we get to dance in the sunlight. You hear me? That's what it is. So that's what it really boils down to. This is our world. Everybody that has melanin in their skin, this world is for us. They trying to build a world underground right now or in space. But come on, man.
Right on.
You know what I'm saying? Life is too short. You got to enjoy what God gives you. And that's what that is. He wanted you to be light-skinned, dirty red, you would have been light-skinned.
Right on, right on.
So we're going to answer a couple of questions. See who we got in the comments.
We on the, go back to the Who he loves the most.
Like, comment, and share our page for all those out there listening. For those that are in the house, experiencing this day with us. We just chopping it up. We just talking about random things, nothing in particular. If you got any questions or comments you'd like to share, we're open to it.
Right. Yeah, not on the last subject we was on. I don't have any comments.
On the colorism.
Yeah, on the colorism.
Yeah.
No real comments. So we really at about an hour, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Already?
So yeah, already, bro. So I just want to shout out to Dangerous Toys. Them boys having a car show, 3727 Delito in Pleasant Grove. 3727 Delito. It's a car show. It's 12 to 5. It's over in about an hour. So if y'all ain't doing nothing, y'all riding around right now, car cleaned up, go and pull up on Joe Valdez.
Already. Shout out to
Dallas Toys Car Club having a car show right now in the Grove. It's a beautiful day outside, about 80 degrees, man. DJ Breezy in the mix over there right now. I'm finna pull up on them as soon as I leave here. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, this been Too Hard to Swallow podcast. Hey, on the Be Humble, Stay Humble Network. This is Mo, the Magnificent, and my boy KG.
The Grizzly Silverback. We're going to see y'all next week, the week after next, and we're going to do it again. Y'all be careful out there.